Hello everyone, welcome to Parks and Pistons. Tonight we're coming to you from the absolute heart of the British automotive heritage. We're here at the spectacular British Motor Museum for the Gaydon Gathering. While we love the manicured parklands of a palace, this is a true petrol head's paradise. It's an informal evening that brings out every corner of the car community. You're just as likely to see a multi-million-pound hypercar parked next to a beautifully restored classic Mini or a heavily modified weekend track toy. This place has it all. So let's go walk the lot, talk to some passionate owners, and see what distinguished drives and exceptional engineering has shown up tonight.
Starting off, a little peek into the restoration workshop. It's used exclusively to maintain and restore the museum's own massive collection. Inside it is the Jaguar XK 180, a stunning 1998 concept car. Just outside it we have the Jaguar Project 7 prototype, which looks nearly identical to the production version. These kinds of prototypes are made to prove the concept and used as a development platform before production can begin. I love the bikini top roof. And just a few meters away, the production version. The Project 7 is a limited edition 575 horsepower supercharged V8 roadster created by Jaguar's Special Vehicle Operations. Paying homage to Jaguar's 7 Le Mans victories, only 250 units were built worldwide. It features an iconic D-Type inspired aero fairing, carbon ceramic brakes, and hit 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. Next, we have a 1972 Plymouth Roadrunner with a 383 V8. This is a pristine example of the car. The paintwork is flawless, and even the interior, it's just immaculate. This is a Lotus Europa Twin Cam Special, JPS. It has a gold pinstripe on a black paintwork with a beige interior. It's a lovely little car. And here is a little Alfa Romeo 105 series coupe with a snake, the Biscione, on the bonnet. Next up, a personal favorite of mine, the Jensen Interceptor. It must have the coolest name of any car. The Jensen Interceptor is an iconic hand-built grand touring car produced in West Bromwich between 1966 and 1976. Famous for its unique wraparound glass on the rear tailgate, it uniquely combined Italian styling by Carrozzeria Touring, British luxury, and a massive American Chrysler V8. Interesting thing about Britain, they love American cars. Here we have a 1955 Bel Air Sport Coupe with a matching red interior. I'm loving the chrome, the Art Deco details, and look at that space-age steering wheel. Now, this wouldn't be a proper gathering without an E-Type Jaguar. Once named the most beautiful car ever made by Enzo Ferrari no less, this is the more sought-after version with a convertible roof. Here we have a Ford Model A. It appears to be a 1930 or 1931 model coupe. And behind it is a vintage MGTC Roadster, likely from the late 1940s, featuring a white exterior and a distinctive green grille. And a few spots over, we have a McLaren 750S, the predecessor to the 788HS, which is in my Goodwood video. Check it out if you haven't. I really want to see one of these at night because they have something called engine bay illumination. The V8 engine and the plenum glows red. Fun fact, this site and the home of Jaguar Land Rover and Aston Martin Lagonda is built on a former runway. Originally opened in 1942, RAF Gaydon was a bomber training base. Here's a fairly rare car, the Saab Sonnet. It's a lightweight, front-wheel drive sports car produced primarily for the American market. And while walking around, a Honda NSX shows up. These are so cool. This is a great example of what you can find at Gaydon Gathering. A fairly tidy Volkswagen G40 Polo, an early hot hatch, parked next to a 2024 Lamborghini Huracan Technica. Adding to the eclectic mixture of automobiles is what looks like a classic Porsche 550 Spider, but on closer inspection it looks to be a reproduction. But it's a lovely car to recreate. A real one recently sold for $5 million. Another interesting find is this classic Bentley. It appears to be a Bentley 4.25, likely a Derby Bentley model produced between 1936 and 1939. These were often coach built, and if you look closely, it has a glass roof. From the interior, you can see the sun visors are these cute little roller curtains, and the sunroof also has a roller blind. The driver's area is a proper greenhouse. Moving on, we have a lovely selection of Porsches, a GT4 and a Carrera 911. But what's unusual around here is the big Chrysler. This thing is nearly 6 meters long and it only has 2 doors. It has this lovely brown paint job with diamond pattern quilted seats. It's a true example of American opulence, and it's quite a head turner around here. And another American here. This appears to be a 1948 Pontiac Silver Streak, recognizable by its distinct chrome hood and trunk trim. Now, I'm really sorry to all my British friends, but I love a Corvette C6 coupe. Nice lines along the side, and the last Corvette with the proper round rear lamps. Wow, what a find! A Maserati Merak. Sleek lines designed by Giorgetto Giugiaro at Ital Design in the late 1960s. This has a drag coefficient of 0.35, a value that's still considered aerodynamic by today's standards. And I love the flying buttresses on the back. Here's a real gem, the Lamborghini Countach 5000 Quattro Valvole. Produced from 1985, it's an iconic 80s supercar, probably best known for being a poster on most guys' walls when they were kids. It features a 5.2-liter naturally aspirated V12 that produces around 449 horsepower. This gets the vehicle to accelerate from 0 to 60 in roughly 4.1 seconds and has a top speed of 195 miles per hour. Back in the day, these were the quickest things around, and it's parked next to a beautifully restored Mini. Another quirky, yet less known vehicle, the BMW Z1. This has the most impressive doors of any roadster I can think of. They slide right down into the body. What a great idea. We need more cars with doors like these. They're genius. Here we have what looks to be a 1938 MG SA Tourer. This specific vehicle was originally built and utilized as a Lancashire police patrol car around the late 1930s. It features a distinct 4-door touring body crafted by Charlesworth Bodies and has been painted with a lovely vibrant deep red and a matching interior, no less. And this is a Lotus Esprit Turbo. This one is equipped with a high rear wing, consistent with the Turbo SC high wing variant. I just love Lotus interiors. They're fantastic. Next to it is a Ferrari 360, possibly a Challenge Edition or simply some modified bodywork and a large rear spoiler. Now, I found this a really interesting view of a classic E-Type next to a modern F-Type. It's amazing how much cars have grown in size. The E-Type is lower, shorter, and narrower than its modern equivalent. And this is a weekend track toy, also known as an aerial atom. This is a pure driving machine. It's 4 wheels, a mid-mounted engine, and a steering wheel, with no roof, doors, or even a decent windscreen. But a lot of fun can be had with these. Here we have a 1976 Ferrari Dino 308 GT4 in yellow, featuring pop-up headlamps and a wedge-shaped Bertone design. It's powered by a 2.9-liter V8 producing around 250 horsepower. And behind it we have a lovely replica of a classic Shelby Cobra. It has a brown interior and a Ford small block V8 engine. This little machine is called a Pembleton Brooklands, a British kit car with a polished aluminium body and a prominent outboard engine. It's a three-wheeler, often based on the Citroën 2CV donor for its chassis and suspension components. Also, what a find here in the UK. This is a Dodge Tradesman B200. It's a classic van produced in the 1970s, famous for its custom shaggin' wagon styling, V8 power, and it's often used as a camper or a touring van. This beauty is a 1979 Volvo 262C Bertone coupe. A luxury car built by Bertone in Turin, Italy. It features a distinctive low roofline and a 2.7-liter V6 engine. And I've never seen one of these before. This is a Vortex C30 GTR, a rare kit car designed by Chris Greville Smith based on the Rover 800 mechanical running gear. This specific model has a 3-liter Ford Duratec V6. Here we have a red Ford Capri, a 2.0 S model, marketed originally as the European Ford Mustang. The Capri was penned by Philip T. Clark, one of the primary designers behind the original Mustang. Also, a wonderful 1970 Plymouth Custom Suburban station wagon, featuring a distinctive olive green exterior, sporting a 383 cubic inch V8. You are looking at one of the ultimate Mopar sleeper station wagons. And as people started to leave, I saw this super cool 2026 Morgan Supersport heading out, powered by the famous BMW B58. It's a 3-liter twin-turbo inline 6, and this thing must be a rocket. And that's about it, folks. Thank you for watching.
Like, follow, and subscribe. Cheers.